Hola familia, welcome back. As you guys can see for the title today, I am doing my top fall picks for palettes. Of course, I've done this now for the last 2 years. I have checked my last 2 videos and I will not be repeating any palettes. How I've been doing this video, I have been picking palettes that are relevant to the year. So newer palettes this year or ones that I have rediscovered this year that you've seen in videos, tutorials, get ready with me's, palette bingos, whatever. In any type of video this year is what I'm going to showcase in this video today. None of these are repeats. So I do have 2 other ones that I have done in the past. If you want to check those out, I believe most of the palettes I still own as well because I did check and I believe most of them I still own as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a Natasha project pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe, join us. And now let's get on with the top picks. Top picks, you guys. This was tough because I didn't want to go overboard. I technically have 11 individual items in front of me, but the first few I want to share with you guys are not really palettes or quads, so I'm kind of grouping them together. The rest are palettes. So I just want to warn you guys, I do have high-end, drugstore, indie brand, you know the deal. I have all types of beautiful color stories, so if you're interested, let's get to it. All right, you guys, let's start off with the first one. Even though I do not look like fall today, it is super hot outside and I am loving it because I do not want summer to end. So I did try to tone it down with the lips because I was going to go with a bright pink, but I said, Alex, the fall video, tone it down a bit. Try to look the part even though you don't want to feel the part. So the first ones I want to share with you guys are technically quads, but I feel like if you are on a budget and don't really want to spend a lot of money because maybe you have a ton or fall isn't really your thing or you're not into these shades as much, these aren't breaking the bank. So the first 3, technically I'm going to categorize this as one, but the first 3, they're all quads. These are from e.l.f. These are the 3 that I would recommend right here. The hot jalapeno, the pumpkin pie, and berry bad. If you were to get these 3, you're all set for the fall season. You got all the colors you want for fall. You're getting your greens and yellows all up in here. You're getting your reds and burgundies basically all up in here. And this isn't like in your face, so I really like that because I know a lot of people don't like to wear red. And then you got your warm toned neutrals, but they're like pumpkin spicy, obviously pumpkin pie. So you getting... Oop, I just dropped it. Did I break it? No, I did not. Go me. So I would say these 3 right here are your best bet for fall. If you don't want to spend the money, what is this? What are these, $3 a piece? I can't remember. $4 a piece? I think they're $3 a piece. So you're spending $9 and they're actually not bad. They're not the best, but they're not bad. Up next is a quintet. This is technically not a palette as well, but it's a quintet. But I used this year and I really have liked it. And I feel like this is great for me to pull out in the fall time. This is the Dose of Color.
Oh my Lord, can I speak?
Dose of Colors Cutting Edge. Oh, it's one of those days, you guys. So here it is right here. You guys can see it is beautiful. It's perfect for your fall, walking in a pumpkin patch, going to pick out some sunflowers, gonna go on a hayride. I think it's gorgeous. It's to the point. You're getting 2 shimmers and the rest are mattes, and it could take you different ways because the mattes are all different tones and colors that you can take it all different ways. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Up next, let me show you guys some neutral palettes because I know some of you guys like neutrals and you don't really want to wear greens or reds or yellows. So let me just show you a few that I've discovered this year, whether they're new to me. Yeah, they're all new. What am I kidding? These are all new. These did not come out of my collection. I got these all this year, one way or another. First off, this one. This one's in my project pan right now, but I've loved this. This is perfect transitioning from summer to fall too. I feel like you can wear this in the summer and fall. It's beautiful. Salted Caramel by Too Faced. You're getting your oranges. You're also getting a little bit of like this peachy rosy tones in here, and you're also getting like that burgundy. It's beautiful. Love it. And the formula of these are beautiful. At least the ones that I own, I really love. So this is one that's compact, cute, to the point. If you like warm tones and oranges, perfect. Perfect. You can wear like a liner as an accent to make it fun, like a green one or a yellow one or a red one, whatever you want. Up next is the palette that I'm currently wearing on my eyeballs, or on my eyelids, I should say. This is the Sigma Ambience palette. This is my first Sigma palette. I did do a video showcasing this palette on this past week, I believe. I'll link it up in the iCards. This is what this palette looks like, and it's perfect. I feel like this is another spring, fall kind of palette. It's warm tones, but it's not super orange. You're getting a few oranges in here. And then these are just beautiful. These shimmers, some of these shimmers are amazing. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I really like it, you guys. I really, really like the formula of Sigma of Shadow. So I have a few on my wish list that now I definitely want to get, but this one I think is perfect for the fall. If you are not into color, but you still want something to pop, these have shimmers in them that really pop and make it look like glass on your eyes. So beautiful. So I would say this one. It's really nice. And I like the fact that they have the names on the back of these, which is nice. I couldn't do this video without showcasing this palette, you guys. I have beaten this, I just beaten this palette to death, but it's for a good reason. The Urban Decay Wild West palette. This is a fall palette to me too. It's a summer palette, but it's also fall because you're getting your cooler tones in here too. Your oranges, the pops of colors in here. Definitely can wear it. It took a lot for me to not wear a few of these palettes today, but because I'm wanting to play around with this one more, I chose to wear this one. It's beautiful. Love it. Pop of color in here, but it's nice. It's warm, cool, shimmer, mattes. Everything. I've already spoken a million times about this palette, so yeah, this is a great fall palette. This one I'm really liking for this time of year, the Avocado Toast Aguacate. I love this palette. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. This is like a spring, summer, fall palette to me. Almost all year round, except for winter time. It's gorgeous. You're getting greens, you're getting the burgundies, the pinks, the yellows, the browns. It's just beautiful, guys. Another one that I have beaten to death. I've worn a ton. I've done palette bingos with, I've done swatches with, I've done it all. It's a good palette, you guys. Good palette. Really like it. Up next we have one that's gonna make you travel around the world. This is my Nomad America's Parks palette. This is a fall palette. Look at this. Fall. I love this. It's just even the imprints remind me of fall. Like this bear reminds me of fall, like the canyons. This is gorgeous. And you're getting cool tones in here as well. So if you are not wanting more warm tones, but this is perfect for fall. Perfect for fall. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I really like this formula too. Last two palettes, you guys. I'm going through these rather quickly because a lot of these I've spoken about a ton this year, so I don't want to be redundant. And if you haven't, I'll link as many videos as I possibly can of me talking about all these palettes because I have been talking about them a lot. These should not be a surprise to you guys. I have the Zendo palette, you guys. I think this is a great fall palette. I know. I thought about fall and I'm like, ooh, the Zendo palette would be perfect. You're getting those rich tones like the trees, but you're still getting a little bit of pinks in here. And even these cooler tones in here remind me of like fall. Foliage, the dark grayish green shade down here. This is perfect for the fall time. Perfect. Enough color, but it's subdued. It's beautiful. Perfect for the fall. I'm going to pull this out for the fall. I'm excited to play around with this one because I'm still getting a little bit of summer, but I can incorporate it with my fall vibes. And last but not least, this palette I haven't spoken about too much because I am currently testing it out. I still have a few shades that I have not touched in here, but it's perfect for this fall. And I don't know if at this point they have brought it back. I think they brought it restock already and it's been sold out again. I don't know if they're going to do it again, but it's the Wilderness palette by Beauty Bay. This is a beautiful palette for fall going into winter. Isn't this gorgeous? I've played around with the top half. I still haven't played around with this shimmer and this shimmer. So I got to do a look with, oh, actually this shimmer, this shimmer, and this shimmer. I haven't played basically with this bottom half just yet. I've done some of the mattes in here, but I haven't done some of the shimmers down here. This is a beautiful palette, you guys. For the majority of, this is not my first Beauty Bay palette, so I know that some of the mattes are difficult to work with. Like I could tell you that probably these blues, I haven't used that blue yet, but I've done the other blues and greens and they work fine. There's a certain way you got to work with these in order for them not to look patchy or blend away. But I think it's workable. It's not a trash formula. It's decent. It's okay. It's good for a beginner as well. I love this palette, you guys. I've been having so much fun with this palette, and I can't say that I can, if you see my looks with this palette, you really can't pinpoint that it's just this palette. It's gorgeous. I've done beautiful blues. I'm telling you right now, spoiler, this is my favorite shade up here. This one, it doesn't look like crap in here, but when you put it on your eyeballs, it just transforms, and in the sunlight, my goodness, it's gorgeous. Love it. So I still got a little bit of time to play around with these. I want to play around with these two right here I haven't played, and these two I haven't played. So basically this right here and that one are the only ones I have left that I haven't played with, but it's beautiful fall and definitely transition into the winter as well, which is perfect. All right, that's my roundup this year of fall palettes that I would recommend, that I have been enjoying, loving, using, abusing. You know the whole drill. Anything that I have to do with these palettes will be linked down below. I'll try to remind myself. Anything that I threw in the iCards that I'll throw in there. These are gorgeous. Let me know what fall palette you'll be reaching for this year. Maybe it's something I've forgotten about or I've already spoken about that I have in my collection. I'd love to know, because as much as I love my summer, I don't mind fall. I just am dealing with allergies right now. So yeah, gotta love the change of season. I'm always getting punched in the face by Mother Nature, basically. So that's it, you guys. I'll put more videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, adios.